Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Camilla.
I'm Joe.
And today we are learning several Allplay games. We're going to be playing several that are on Kickstarter right now. There's a whole group of them. There's a link in the description. And Joe's here to teach us the 3 different games, and we're going to play them one after the other.
Aggressively.
That's better than at the same time.
You can play 2 of them at the same time. I think.
Like those chess tournaments where you walk from board to board, kind of like that.
There's no way to do that without seeming super pretentious, I think.
100%.
So today, the first game we're starting with is Through the Desert. As with everything we look at, it's not 100%, but this is pretty close to what it's going to look like.
Yeah,
right?
this is I'd call about 85%. What the main difference that you're going to see here is these are prototype printed, so these are a lot of the printed stuff is from GameCrafter, and then the camels are 3D printed, and so they're not quite the right color, but they are the right sculpt. So what you're seeing is very close to what the final version of the production is going to look like. So I can just jump into the teach.
Yep.
After I fix my microphone.
Well, by the way, this is a remake of a game. It's from Dr. Rainer Knizia. I believe it came out in '98 originally.
Yeah. So this is a game that's been out for quite a while. It's had, from what I can understand in English, 2 different iterations already. The last one was 6 years ago was the last time it came out. And we're really excited to be able to get this because I really do feel like this is one of Rainer Knizia's like classic timeless games. Like no matter when I play this or what group I introduce it to, it never feels dated or old. It just feels like a very clean system. So I'll go ahead and jump into the teach. So all of us are going to have a different leader color. So Z is yellow, Tom is green. And we're going to be placing our leaders, that's right, Camilla is blue. And we're going to be placing our leaders out here on the board. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to seed the board with our leaders. The only rule is when we place our leaders, they cannot be within 1 hex of an oasis, which are the palm trees, and they cannot be within 1 hex of another leader. And we're going to be playing with 2 brand new expansions that are for the first time available in this Kickstarter, which are the salt mines and the special watering holes, which we'll talk about in a second. So we also cannot place within 1 hex of a salt mine. So those are the rules for placing leaders. We'll go around and place that once we start playing, each turn we are going to place out 2 camels on our turn. Okay, so you can choose 2 different colors or 2 of the same color, but you are going to be expanding your caravan. So your blue camels must be near your leader with the blue camel caravan. So your blue camels must be connected in one way or the other to your blue leader. Okay. And what makes this game interesting is you may not ever come within 1 hex of another caravan that also has blue camels. So if Camilla is here, now this hex and this hex are both off limits for us to be able to put blue camels into. But if I had a green camel, I would be able to place green camels right through this area, okay? And that's just so the caravans have to stay completely separated from each other at all times, all right? When you're placing out your camels, you're doing so in order to score victory points. Your victory points are going to be scored like this. You will be able to get victory points by, number 1, connecting to oases. When you connect to an oasis, you get 5 victory points right here.
That's all I'm going to do.
Just oases. And you can connect to multiple oases, but if you place more camels next to the same oasis, you do not get to claim any more victory points. But this caravan could touch this oasis and also come up here and touch this oasis for 5 extra victory points. All right. The other thing is you are going to be able to place and claim these watering hole tokens. So this one's worth 2 points, 3 points, 1 point. Okay. The spread is 1, 2, and 3, and they're evenly distributed across the board. The last way in the base game, in order to score victory points, is you can get victory points by crossing off sections of the board. So if you can use one caravan color to completely enclose an area, you will get to claim all the tiles within it. You also get to claim an oasis token if you are able to actually block off an entire oasis and you have not yet touched it. And then at the end of the game, you will get 1 victory point for every empty hex inside of the closed off area. Okay? Now, we're just going to be talking about expansion stuff from here on out. One last thing. You also get additional victory points for whoever has the most camels in each different caravan color. All right? I'm saying all right a lot. I'm very aware of that because I'm on camera. All right. The last thing is the expansions. So we have 3 salt mines here on the board. These salt mine tokens go 5, 10, and 15. So they're worth decreasing amount of points. You can connect from adjacent to a salt mine to one of these outside cities in any of the hexes adjacent to them, and you will be able to claim the top of whatever the salt mine is. You can connect a salt mine to 2 different cities and get 2. You can also connect 2 different salt mines to the same city and get 1. So the rules are the same. Additionally, you can surround a salt mine or surround a city, and if you connect it, if you're surrounding the thing that it needs to connect to, you can automatically trigger the delivery. Okay? So salt mines are one of the additional ways to score victory points. And then we're also playing with an expansion that we call special watering holes. So special watering holes have 2 different types of tiles. They have trade goods. So trade goods are these tiles right here. They're worth 0 victory points by themselves, but if you are able to pick up 2 different trade goods, they're worth 10 victory points, okay? So collecting 1 is worth nothing, but collecting 2 is worth 10, so it can be worth quite a bit of victory points. The second thing is you can connect to a camel market. If you connect to a camel market, you're going to take this token and place it in front of you, okay? On that turn, you can place an additional camel, all right? So if I spend this camel token, I can take any camel color and place a 3rd additional camel on my turn. I can collect as many of them as I want, but I can only spend 1 per turn, okay? And that is the entire game of Through the Desert. It has a very simple rule system. All you're doing on your turn is placing out 2 camels, but the strategies to get the most victory points is always going to be different every single game. And we can go ahead and start. Z, you can...
What's endgame trigger?
Endgame trigger is when any one color of camel runs out, the game immediately ends.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
Boom.
Best move.
Look, that's where I was going.
All right, I can't place out these 2, so we'll go with blue. And
Do we snake put them, or am I always last?
no, it's
It's
just
round.
clockwise.
Okay,
Yep.
got it. Oh, I have so many choices here.
No, you don't. You don't have that many. You can't do that one.
Why?
Right?
I can. Why? Why?
Because there's already on the first round you can't place out a leader of the same caravan color. Now we can just place out any.
Okay, got it.
I'm just going to put out the same color Z puts out
Are we
every
still
single
doing
time.
1 at a piece? 2 now?
Just 1.
Just 1 still. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's anything.
Wait, this
Whatever color you put out, I'm putting out the same color.
Let's do it. You want to fight? Let's fight.
Hey, Camille went to the exact spot I was going to go.
Nah, it's not true.
No, that is
That's
100%
dumb.
true.
Is it?
Yes. I was going to go to that exact spot.
That exact spot?
Yes.
I'm so smart.
Okay, I went. What you gonna do?
I'm going to go
When they
to
come for
a
you.
spot over near Camilla.
Why?
You can't go
do
adjacent
that.
to a salt mine.
Boom!
Oh, that's right. The salt mine. Never mind.
Your camels are feeble and spit like weasels.
Shut up.
All right, I'm going to do this.
All right.
This color is for 4-player only?
Yeah, so this shaded section of the board, and it has a slightly different hex color, is only used in 4 and 5 player games. So if you're playing 2 or 3, you just do not play on the shaded portion of the board.
Got it. Why y'all go
Wow,
there?
wow, that's an act of war.
I don't understand why.
Camel hate.
There's a lot of camel hate.
All right.
You're never gonna touch anything useful. Never gonna touch it. Never gonna touch it.
Look at all these.
Never gonna.
Look at all these ones.
You're
He has
correct.
so many ones.
So far, still.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, that was a good spot.
Was it? It definitely wasn't random.
No.
Never gonna touch it.
That was a good spot. That was my spot.
That is also where I was going to go. You weren't going to get it.
Oh, don't you take my... That was
where I was
exactly where I was going to
going.
go.
Ay, ay.
Exactly. How do you do it? You know the good Dr. Knizia.
This is a lot of camels. I don't want to alarm you guys, but... this is a little...
Anywhere you go, I'm going to go.
Ha!
Like the literal same spot.
Literally false.
Mike is actually showing off the expansions.
I'm going to go ahead and go on
yes.
top
Later, right?
of one of these. You just said not next to,
Gonna go.
but
Right.
Into the oasis.
Yes, the infamous spider camels.
Bum, bum, bum.
spider camels, the most dangerous of all desert creatures.
Change it.
Ah, sucks.
Oh, I see where I went wrong.
You will lose.
Let's do
I was not going to go there, but right there. Nope, not there. That's
that.
not.
Maybe that. Let's go with that.
I'll just go here until I hear someone squeak. And I'll be like, right there.
Oh my gosh, this is lots of camels.
I like that.
Yeah, people have described this game as having a knife in a phone booth feel.
Also, some people describe it as sweet tarts.
Yes, people often refer to the camels by flavor, right? So we've got
That's hilarious.
orange, grape, strawberry, green apple, and
Blue raspberry.
Go
blue. Just blue.
Oh, blue
Blue
raspberry.
is the flavor, okay.
I want to know back in time who decided raspberry was blue.
Right.
I think purple has a flavor.
But everyone can at least agree that green apple is far superior to lime. Like if you're going to get flavored colored candy.
I could not possibly disagree more.
Okay.
What about Waldmeister?
What?
Why is Waldmeister not in the...
What is that?
I don't know
That's
what.
that weird.
That's that green
like,
flavor
yeah.
from Germany. I don't know what it is. It's people are like, what's it taste like? I was like, green.
Green, yeah.
But I liked it.
Tastes like umami.
All right, go ahead. You're first, right?
Putting out one.
It's like umami.
Putting out one, yes?
Yes, so on the very first turn of the game, the first two players in a 3, 4, and 5 player game can only place out one camel.
Notice he's in third position.
I did that on purpose.
I noticed.
I should get to put out one and a
Doing that.
half. I'm going to take that 3.
And do you put them out? They have to be the same color when you put it out too?
No, you can place out any 2 camels.
Oh, I see. They're dark on the backside for the other side of the board. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
because of the riverside.
Something on the other side.
At the very end of the game, we can just clear it off, and I'll show everybody what the other side is.
I love
Now,
clearing
if
off
you want-
Right
boards.
now. Just said we can do it right now.
Yeah,
Control yourself.
Yeah, control yourself.
All right,
Stop
I'm going to
hitting all the
place
camels.
here, and I'm going to take this camel token. I'm going to immediately spend it.
Oh, congrats, you funded.
Oh, nice. Was there any doubt? No. And
And you're unfunded. I don't know what happened.
That's so weird.
and I am going to claim another camel token. Now I can only spend 1 per turn, but this is for future Joe. Future Joe is going to use that camel
Oh, so where'd your
Future
second
Joe.
one go?
right here.
Is a hack.
You already got to put out 2 though anyway, right? Because you're third, or is it the first 3 who can put out 1?
Oh, that's right. I get to put out a third one.
What? I thought we only do 2 per
No,
turn.
because I collected these camel tokens.
helping.
Oh, you can
I'm
use it the same
helping
one.
out.
You can only do 1 per
Funded.
turn.
One.
I see.
Well, I mean, I'm going to go. I'm just going to play expansion stuff. So I'm going to go for a third.
Josh Franklin is my hero. He wrote an email to Skittles when they removed lime. I did not buy Skittles for like the 10 years that they replaced it with green apple. I was so upset.
I think I might be one of the only people who does eat Skittles and doesn't think about the flavor that
I
much.
did not realize they had flavors.
They
You
really
organize
don't.
them first.
Skittles really taste
They-
like Skittles across the board.
That's true.
It tastes like
No,
sugar.
M&M. I think you're
Yes.
thinking of M&Ms. M&Ms taste.
No, I do.
I think.
I realize that M&M is chocolate.
All right, I'm gonna do this here, and I'm gonna do. I don't know. I have so many options. I like options. I'll go here. Can I do that?
Yes.
And you're just going to take that tile.
Yes, I shall. But you didn't.
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake. You got go.
You guys suck. Where am I? Okay, I can do that. I like that. I'll take 1 orange, 1 grape.
they replied and gave him a coupon to try the new ones, I would have burnt the coupon and then sent them the ashes.
See, this is why you don't get good response from customer
Bag
service.
full of green apple Skittles.
Boom. Points, good.
Where are the camels?
What are
Joe's
you
already
talking
taken-
about? They're everywhere
Joe's
on
already
the
taken
board.
2 of them. No, the camel tokens. The
There
cool
are
camel tokens.
no. Don't even worry about that.
It's not important. I promise you can just ignore that part of the game.
I've been told.
So if I like finish this off, how do I get rid of him so I can
No, you
score
can't.
it?
You can't.
Wow.
Go this
Sure.
way.
Yeah, you'd have to cut in.
Cut.
But then remember, this camel can't come any
Right.
closer to this caravan.
Bloop, bloop. Look at the purple camels grow.
All right, I really have to claim this
You
before
do.
Camilla
Because that was my move.
makes me just regret every decision I've ever had in my life.
Oh, I still plan to do that. Also, you keep messing up the camels. I'm gonna
go over here. I'm going to
camels
get
are
a
getting
second
upset.
connection. And I'm going to spend one of these fancy camels I picked up on a future turn to pick up. No, I'm going to go blue again. I'm going to come up here.
Yo, I'm getting cut off.
Bro. Okay.
Your strawberry camel, that's all you
This is
get.
this color.
So
I'm
sad.
just
There's no
going
strawberries in the
to
desert. There might
grab
be, I
that
don't know
15.
I
actually.
don't know, yeah.
Yep. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
I don't know
you
what else I'm doing
suck.
now.
Expansion content.
Yes!
Camilla's just trying to really show off the new mechanisms
That's
that
it.
are introduced.
I'm here for you, Joe.
Seriously, the Skittles motto is taste the rainbow. It's not taste the individual Skittos.
You're supposed
Taste the rainbow. Taste the
Taste
the
the
whole
sugar.
spectrum.
when you lick a rainbow,
of
you
flavor.
lick horizontally across the color, not vertically through the color.
What?
I want to be on your team right now, but I was really
I still was
I like
confused.
the idea of what
Yeah,
you
let me
said.
get 5 points there. Oasis points.
I'll do it. It's a trap.
Yes.
I'm still confused with how gross Skittles commercials
They
were.
really are pretty gross.
And it was like, that's how you do it, I suppose.
It's like a kid picking things off of another kid's skin and eating it.
Am I blue?
awful.
I was worried. You could have beat me
Blue.
to that, but you chose not to.
No, I don't think I mean, I could have, but
You went for the Oasis
Dude,
first.
Bro,
I'm going to do this
What's
and
happening
get
right now?
that. And I'm going to spend this camel token to do this and get 5.
What's with all
I
these
forgot
camel
that I had
tokens?
other caravans out here.
You're just working on the one?
Just one. I had
I mean,
one. I had one
who's
goal.
blue?
That
Oh,
might be me.
Camilla.
I'm not.
See, if I was Camilla, I'd just take both of those camel tokens.
I was wondering about that. I was just thinking that. Or, but I need a second one of these too. But I think you're right, and also I want to use these. This is an investment for later.
You can
Can
use
I
one
do it right
immediately.
now?
You can use one of them immediately when you pick it up.
Which I shall go ahead and do that to go ahead and claim. Can multiple people claim an Oasis?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You did this and this. You.
Oh,
you
so I
got
did
Oh, yeah,
both.
that's
so
a- you-
no one
you-
else is going there. I do want to claim that before it's gone.
How would it be gone? There's
Or-
no.
Well, like if you come
Oh,
in
that's
this
just
way,
true.
and
This
then that
color is
person
a
comes
threat.
this
Z
way.
went to the Oasis
Yeah.
and drank all the water.
Well, no, if that, you should go down because that just cuts him off one more spot from being able to get to it.
Or I could go
If you
right
go here, I cannot go there. I would have to go there.
I guess I was trying to maximize cutting off a part on that side of the
Oh,
board.
you can.
Why
yeah,
are we
it's-
making this game so cutthroat? Why can't we all get along?
But you saying this hurts Z?
Yeah, it
Who's
hurts
not
Z.
hurting? Okay, I like that.
Okay, good.
What?
I like this teamwork. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Everyone against. This is actually a 1 versus Z game.
This is
I
crap.
like it. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I take back what about all getting along. I'm okay with this. Get away from my salt mine.
No, that's mine. Go ahead.
That's just a city to deliver to.
I would like greens. If I put one here, I get 2, and if I put one here, I'm next to an Oasis.
There you go. All right, I need to do some quick thinking. Let's go purple. Get this. Maybe. Then I will go purple again and get this. And then I will go and spend this token to go green. Can I have a green?
Mm-hmm.
And that green will come down here, and that'll be 10 victory points.
If I make another set of 2, that's another 10.
Another 10, yeah. You just don't ever want to collect just one.
I'm going to do something crazy.
Terrible move. Wow.
Wow, I did it.
Who's the orange on orange?
Huh?
Orange on orange.
That's the orange player. Who's orange?
I am.
Joe.
Those orange camels have declared war.
I'm going to go there, which gets me this.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even see that guy.
There's a
Hidden
city.
in
I
the
went the wrong
mountains
way. But also,
you don't know
I got
about.
15. So it's like,
They got a hidden city in the mountains that you don't know about.
Menace.
They be delivering that salt. Thank you.
Where's my other people? Where are my people?
I'm going here instead.
Where my people be?
What you gonna do?
Take another pair of
When they
greens.
come for you.
Go
Oh,
here and here.
oh. It's pretty good. Pretty good, Tom.
Pretty good. Can I get 2 greens as well?
2 greens.
Yeah.
Greens are running out quick.
They are.
So you're allowed to branch in this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They can group, branch, however you want to do it. I'm going to come up here to get this camel. I'm going to immediately place it for another green. I know. And I'm going to come down here for those 5 points.
That's sour apple.
It's popular.
We should
Popular
have put
flavor.
money on this game before we played it.
We should have, you're saying?
We shouldn't have. We've been
I
suckered.
wasn't. I didn't. Did you?
Oh, I put everyone's paychecks on the line.
Against the Kickstarter crowdfunding.
All right, I can do that
Number.
right there, right? That's fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
No. No.
You get 5 points for that.
Oh,
That's 5?
yeah.
You done so?
Oh, I have this too? Hi, yi, 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 yi. Where am I?
You're here in the... Oh, okay. We're running out of greens. Everyone's fighting on the greens. Do you want to grab some greens?
No.
They're lime. I need 2 greens, please.
Oh, jeez. Stop it.
All right, I'm going to go here, which surrounds this area.
Which you
Makes me look
immediately get all
huge.
the tokens inside of it.
Oh, you get it inside?
You're cute. That's cute, Tom.
And I will
That's
spend
cute.
this one for another green.
Oh my gosh.
I'll drop
I
that
hate you
green
so
here.
much.
Yep. No, that
Oh,
was.
okay. Well, maybe we'll get the paycheck
You know what?
back.
That deserves a fist bump. That was
I
pretty good.
deserve my paycheck.
Give me. I need to get in a computer briefly. I made a terrible mistake. This month is coming to an end fast, by the way.
All right, I'm gonna go.
The whole end of the year
here.
does that. It's like shows up like a truck.
It's me?
Oh my god.
Daylight savings time's like in a week because they still haven't yet passed that law.
Nice.
Seriously, Congress. It's the one thing everyone agrees on.
Yeah, let's talk about politics and things about Congress we don't like.
No, I'm talking about.
my gosh.
I'm going to be very specific. I'm
I'm
talking
gonna go
about
be
daylight
busy.
savings time only.
I am going to be super busy. Why did I put that guy there? Oh, yeah, to cut you off.
Yep. Make it happen, Captain.
I did everything I wanted to do. My orange guy's just sitting there. Oh
Who's
no!
green?
I'm gonna pop.
Me. Oh, no.
I'm gonna pop this in here to get an Oasis token. And where are the ones I'm not working on? Oh yeah, let's just take a 3-pointer. Strawberry
Oh, I was gonna go.
fields.
All right,
Strawberry
I'm gonna
camels.
come up here to take that, and I just want to make sure all my guys are connected to an Oasis. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So, like,
that was-
bonus
I couldn't tell. Was that a
points or what?
braggart
I know,
thing
yeah.
or a bonus
I
thing?
always just want to make sure that I'm
Okay.
connected.
Well, you connect to more than one Oasis.
Yeah. I just like one more camel. One more little guy.
I'm gonna check to see if I'm winning. Yeah.
Well, see, I feel like that's what some people do, though, is they forget to connect each of their caravans to an Oasis at some point, And that's a lot of points to lose out on.
Why?
I
Is
just
that a bonus if you do all of them? Or
No,
you
no,
think
there's
it's
no-
5 to, okay,
yeah,
got it,
just-
okay.
Yeah, but if you're hitting other stuff with the salt mines, I don't know that it's as big of a.
No, that's true. Yeah, the expansion changes stuff.
Gosh, I have that song in my head, that our intro. What color am I? I'm asking for Joe. Blue. Where are my guys? I only see 3.
Boom. You collected that salt?
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What can I say?
Once the salt mines are gone, those are just empty hexes now.
Oh!
Z just opening up the board for everyone.
That's very nice of you, Z.
I don't know what Z's plans are over there, but I'm getting a little scared about how big of an area he might be able to close off.
We're here.
Like-
Yeah.
Turn quick. Let me count my oases again. Hold on.
That's definitely.
What's up? Oh, come on, Joe. He was definitely paying attention to like green apple or like he was like, oh, strawberry. Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, I just saw that. I was like, oh, that's like
Dang
30
it,
points.
dude.
Oh, my next move
I can't
was to come in
believe
there.
this.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Nobody knew. Nobody even looked over here until Joe said
That's not
something.
true.
Nobody knew there were
Welcome
camels.
to Through the Saltiness.
Man, there better be
As
an
he's, like,
expansion to
closing off his
slap
own
somebody.
Very small. That's a very small amount of closing off that's
Yeah.
happening.
Are you done?
Likely.
I'm
no,
done.
I'm not done.
You done?
Do I look done? No.
Wow.
You're done.
I forgot what I was doing. Okay,
It's not
I'm
even
gonna
worth
do
closing
a blue
anymore. It's garbage.
right
now.
here.
Okay, you get
And
5
I get
points
5
for that.
points for that. My camel. Oh no, I'll fix you later. Hold on. I'm busy. And then I'm going to
I've collected 0 watering hole tokens.
purple. Can I do it though? I don't think I can do it in time. Oh, 'cause
Is
that's
green
not
what we're
gonna
closest to running out of?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're kind of all done with green for the
I'm
most part.
certainly done with green.
I'm done with you.
I'm done with you. You shut
Oh,
up.
I can't put a green here, can
No.
I?
No.
I can't put one there. Oh, I am done with green. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go something a little different then.
Do something crazy.
Do something crazy. I'll do that.
That was garbage.
I know, because I don't think I can get a second one. I
Are
think.
you done yet?
Oh my gosh, are you done whining?
No. I was going to have literally a whole continent.
Yeah.
A whole continent like
Give me
this.
3. I'm helping. Don't give you 3. You don't have to. You
Unbelievable.
can
Oh, it's a
whine about
camel.
it.
Yep.
Oh, snap.
You want to spend it this turn or a future turn?
I'm going to save it for a future turn.
What a fool.
Don't, Tom.
Don't add 1 to my guy? I'm so
Don't do
sorry.
it.
Okay, let that guy die alone in the desert.
Yeah. As he should.
Confused as to why.
It's true. He deserves it.
Jerk.
All right.
What a jerk. Are you kidding me? That was my next turn. The 1-2 right there.
Vassal.
Tom, this is a slash of tires kind of game.
Are you saying this game has changed, everyone?
It's changed me, certainly. I used to be a pacifist. I'm just lying.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. Where are my people even? Is there anything worth doing?
You should make
There
this
is
just
0 victory points.
fill
left
in
on
the
board.
spots. It's empty squares, so
0 points left on the board. I could do that. I could do that.
Yeah.
I am yellow, so that one, that one.
Who's green? I'm probably gonna finish that off, huh?
green doesn't feel like working hard for 2 points like that.
It wouldn't be.
I'll
2
take
points.
2.
It'd be 1,
I'll take 2
2,
orange.
3, 4, 5.
2
It could be
orange.
6 points.
Thank you, and I'm gonna go
No, you can't put it
boom,
there. So that'd be
boom,
5.
and I could do. Where's my yellow dudes? I could do 1 more if I do this.
I feel like I'm missing a guy. Who am I not using?
I don't
Oh,
think I
this
need
one, because
to.
y'all suck.
I don't think I need to. Go ahead.
You're so nice to me after I was mean to you.
Got that salt mine.
You could have blocked that.
All right.
I wasn't blocking you by going there. I was
I'm
coming
going
in
to
to
close
get
off
that.
another section of the board.
The fact that it hurt you in the meantime
To
was
go here
an
and
a nice
get my
extra
bonus.
second
cinnamon
one.
bonus on top of the.
Cinnamon bonus. What?
Okay.
You never heard of the cinnamon bonus? It's in a lot of games.
What are you talking about? No, I've never heard of a cinnamon bonus. Is that me?
Are you talking about cinnamon or synonym?
No, that's a different kind of bonus.
Okay.
Synonym bonus.
If you connect, this is not going to happen in this game, but if you have 2 salt mines connected and then you hit one city,
Yep.
Yeah.
you're at the top of both.
Yeah.
What if you hit? Okay, never mind. I'm just being stupid now.
That's garbage. That camel is
You know
a
what?
garbage camel. Okay, these people, this guy's kind of dead here. That's nothing. I can do that. Did I put one out? Yes, I did. I take that back.
What color are you, yellow? I don't know why.
I'm going to go, I need 3 orange. Because I'm going to spend this. And I'm going to go orange. Orange. Orange.
Oh.
And I'll take a 5er.
Yep.
All right, well, now you stop me from sliding in and getting that oasis, too.
Enough. I already gave you enough.
You did. But,
Oh, I do have another guy. I missed him the whole time.
He's dead. Help you.
oh,
No.
well,
I never saw. I couldn't find my
while
other
you're
guy.
thinking about that guy.
Yes. Does he get longest camel train?
For purple, probably.
Will.
Is that a thing?
I pick one color, and that's what I do.
All right. I am not really connected to a lot of stuff anymore. I don't know that my turns are going to be super exciting. See, I'm up there. Give me a blue camel because this is 2 victory points, and I'll take it. Give me an orange camel because that's 1 victory point, and I'll take it. Now I'm down to just cleaning up as many
And
little
block-
tiny victory points as I
block.
can.
And I'm going to go here, and I will go 1,
Oh boy.
2.
Oh boy. Nobody wants to stop that, huh?
It was a turn too late. I was busy doing something else.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, this feels pointed now. Okay. Bunch of jerks.
All right.
My
I
camel
don't know if I'll
farts
be
in your
able to
general
get it.
direction. Which is a pretty good aim. It's uses as artillery in some ancient.
Victory points. Oh no, I can't grab victory points. I'm gonna grab victory points with my.
Ooh, the game's almost over.
You suck! I'm going to be 1 short of finishing that and closing that area. Shoot.
Don't do it.
So what's worth it then?
Do you want to give Z and me another chance to
I
get
don't.
points?
I'm trying to, can I do anything 4 points?
What color are
No,
you?
there's no 4 points. It's just 1, 2, 3s, 5s.
What color are you?
I'm blue. I could take that one right there.
And you could take this one right here.
I could. Yeah, oh, that sucks. I was going for that salt mine that time. You ran them out. Yeah, I think it's just 1 point no matter what I do, so I might as well end it to not give you guys a turn.
Well, you can also do this one and that one.
You get to
Oh,
play
that
your
one
whole
could've
turn.
been.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you get 2 cannons.
Oh, yeah, you get to do the whole thing. I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
It just ends on the turn
I
of the
see.
player.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and take that bonus turn.
Nah.
So that's it. Game ends immediately.
What is this? I think I super lost.
So the first thing that we should do is count up the interior victory points that we're going to get, and then you can add all of your bonuses to it, and then we'll give these out. Yep.
Okay.
So we'll do this first.
Okay.
The biggest orange, I think that might be me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, looks
I
like
have
we're
seven.
gonna.
I have 7
She also has 7.
All right, we're all gonna get 5 victory points.
Oh, why don't we just throw one of my 5s in the trash if that's the way we're going to do it?
Then we're gonna go to purple, which is definitely green. No, I mean blue and green should count theirs up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 10.
11. Give it to me.
Yeah.
You almost stole that from me.
Blue is pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think that's it.
I think that's me. And then I'm pretty sure blue has to go to Z.
3,
Yeah.
6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9,
Not
10.
even in
I don't even
comparison.
know where mine is. Oh.
I think you're
I'm
really
at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for green.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 for Tom, so you get 10.
That was for steel and purple.
All right, and now count up your interior victory points, add it to this. Don't forget that a pair is worth 10, and that's the scores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 92.
Well, I don't even need to count.
Oh, flip those over because they're different
What?
victory points on the back.
97.
Oh, interesting.
97. Wow.
10,
Should've
20,
shaken that
30,
hand.
40, 50, 60.
2 salt mines. That's 30.
5, 80, 81. I'm at 90.
I think I have 75 somehow.
60, 70, 75,
What? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
85,
Oh, I'm
Plus
sorry.
6.
No.
91.
60,
I'm at 88.
45,
88.
96, 90. Yep, 97.
75.
All right, I think
right.
Tom's the big winner here.
Salt
I
mines!
missed that area.
All right, so real quick, I'll show everybody the other side of the board.
I was not emotionally prepared for that.
Now I can taste the rainbow.
That's right.
Ah!
All right,
That's a reward for winning.
this.
That's so pretty. Why didn't we do that side?
So this is the other.
Look at it.
Oh, it looks great on camera. Never mind. I was
Oh,
just
it
saying.
looks so good.
Yeah, so this is the other side of the board. This is the river side. The difference is it has the river running through it, this blue-edged hex line here.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a camel caravan to cross the river, you'll earn river crossing victory points. So it's 5
that's what the
for
other
every
side is.
caravan. You can only cross the river once with each caravan, but that's just an extra victory point bonus thing that is on the river side of the board. It's also a different makeup. You don't have that mountain in it to kind of block off sections, but it does have kind of this deep in cut up here as well. So plays exactly the same. Cut off this section for 4 and 5 or for 2 and 3 players. But yeah, that's the new edition of Through the Desert. We're really excited to be printing this one and bringing it back because I think still, 98. You said that this was originally printed.
Somewhere around
somewhere
there.
around there.
98 is right, yeah.
Yeah, so 98 this was printed, and I still feel like this is a game that is just super clean and super good. So
Yeah, it feels.
I play this
could've
instead of
come out
playing Go.
today. Yeah.
Yeah, so this, what you saw, the salt mines and the special goods. If the special goods aren't in the game, they're replaced with more 1 through 3s.
yeah, 1s, 2s, and 3s. Yeah.
And if the salt mines aren't in the game, they're just not in the game.
It's just the salt mines are just added to specific spaces on the board at the beginning on both sides. So the board will have little markers to show where the salt mines go and where they can be delivered to. So.
Sweet.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to play another game in just a second. We'll be right back.
Stick with us.
And we're back! Now we're taking a look at a very, very different game here called Switchbacks. Also one I know nothing about, Joe, so tell me what we're doing here.
All right, so this is the newest game in our 1 minute to teach line, which includes games like Dandelions, Mountain Goats, and Chomp, okay? And I'm gonna try to actually prove the rule that this can be taught in 1 minute.
Start the timer.
So in Switchbacks, you have tiles numbered 1 through 37, okay? Each of us is gonna have a hand of 3 tiles. So I have a 5, a 6, and a 31. These are secret to me. On my turn, I'm going to pick one of my tiles and I'm going to place it on the board. Now, I have a 5 and a 6, so I can place this anywhere. It doesn't have to be adjacent to other tiles on the board, okay? Now, what I can do is I can place either one of my hikers on the tile I just placed, or I can buddy up 2 hikers that are now eternally locked together, all right? And on the future, when I place hikers, I could place 2 hikers onto a hex that I've placed, all right? So I might say I'm gonna buddy up, all right? Then it's gonna go around. At the end of my turn, I draw a tile. So now you can see I have a 5, a 6, and an 8. So now I'm like, well, maybe I can make a connection, because at the end of the game, hikers that are on paths of 4 ascending numbers, it doesn't matter how they connect, as long as you can trace a connecting ascending order. So 5, 6, 7, 8 would be perfectly valid. Hikers that are on that path, no matter who they belong to, are going to score positive victory points. Any hikers that are on paths that do not have a connection of 4 numbers do not get any victory points. The only other rule in the game is going to be at the beginning of the game, each of us has 1 tile that we can look at, but this will not be in the game. So you have hidden information about 1 tile that is not in the game to know how you might want to plan your path, and that's the game. We each draw 3 tiles, and on your turn, remember you're going to place a tile, either place hikers or buddy up, and then you're going to draw a tile at the end of your turn. That's it. All right.
If you don't place a guy on the tile as you play it, no one will ever go on that tile.
Yes, correct.
You say ascending order, but then the example is consecutive. Does it
Consecutive.
It has to be consecutive.
Well, since it's consecutive would be ascending in this.
Right, but
game.
it has to be 5, 6, 7, not 5, 7, 9.
Exactly.
12.
You have to be able to trace a consecutive path of 4 ascending numbers.
At least 4. More is fine.
Yeah, more is
obviously.
fine.
Yeah, okay.
And it's 1 to 36.
Of the same color as
37.
well?
37.
Colors just don't. I don't know what the colors mean.
The colors kind
Prime
of
number.
Well, it's the elevation.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, but
theme.
it's just the numbers. We're
Yeah,
not. 'Cause it wasn't all green like you have. Doesn't have to be green and numbers.
Yeah, no. So the numbers are just kind of 1 through 37. The 37 is very blue, and so when they're next to each other, you can kind of visually look at the board and see numbers that go together.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
All right.
The number.
And Z, since you lost so horribly, you can go first.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, man. I see how it is. Here I go.
You were going to win until Joe pointed out you were going to get that huge section.
I know. I'm going to play right here.
Nice.
My 20. And I'm just going to buddy up. I'm not going on that 20. That 20 is a losing
Why
proposition.
do you? I don't. Sorry, I'll figure it out.
I'm also buddying up,
You got to play first.
even before I
nerd.
play.
Wait, they don't go on the board?
If you can either go on the board or buddy up.
Can you buddy up multiple times?
No, so there can only ever be a maximum. Buddies are just 2.
No, I understand,
My
Yeah.
next placement could have a single person out?
So if you think about it like this, you're going to have 8 turns, okay? So you could buddy up, buddy up, buddy up, buddy up, but then you're going to have to place all 4 of those on each turn in the future.
Okay. But
that make sense?
But on my next placement, does it have to be double or can it be a single?
It can be a single, as long as you have singles.
On your turn,
Did you draw?
either add a person.
you
I
go.
did.
Yeah, I got that.
Or
Oh, you can add a person not when you place it. You can do that.
no.
anytime.
You place and add, or make a team of 2 without placing.
Right. What do they do?
In the
Are they
They
future-
can
out of
be
the game?
placed as 1 placement
in the
later
future.
on.
Okay.
So you're kind of like betting on a future placement.
We
being
both
more
didn't think
valuable.
highly of our tiles we put out.
Right. I got to
Although,
be connecting to that.
although this was a 21, 22, 23. There's no bonuses for going more than 4.
So if I go like this, I want to go ahead and put one out there because
You
I'm
can do
risking
that,
that I'm
yes.
not
Ooh.
getting the 21, 23, something like that,
Ooh,
right?
intriguing.
Yep, that's fine. And I'll just go
But I need a
on
tile.
my turn and go ahead and just put one of these guys out here. In fact, I'm going to go this way. Then I'll draw a tile. Interesting.
Oh, do You have to be able to follow the perfect path, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The path can't go
Perfect.
out of order.
You can't. Yeah. So no 1, 3, 4, 2. Okay.
What are you gonna do?
But because
Oh,
they're
is it me
hexes,
again?
you can trace
Think
it
so?
however it needs to.
Oh, I
Wait.
like that.
Wait. Why did you skip your? Why did you have her go
I
again?
don't know. You just told me
Did
to
you
go.
not
So
go?
I just went.
It's
not
Z,
my turn?
it's your turn.
Oh, get out of here.
Definitely not doing that. See, now you done messed it up.
Yeah.
That was on you. I don't know what you were telling people. What? That's pure craziness. Unlike this beauty.
Nice.
Bloop 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 bloop.
Nice. I like it. See, this is a good thing me and Tom got
Somebody
going.
just said in the chat, yeah, we should not cover the numbers.
I'm
Because
gonna
yeah.
go ahead and cover the number.
We that's so people can see them better.
Oh, on the screen.
So we're at 30 here, a 30 here, Joe, in any of these
Wait,
spots,
that's 30. Oh, not points.
and a 34 in any of these spots gets it.
Yep, that's right.
Unless those are the 2 tiles they both have out.
Oh, wait, I forgot about that. I'll show you.
No. Figure the rules out.
All right, I'm gonna buddy up. I'm gonna buddy up.
I'm not. I don't like friends. Oh, stop. Look at my tile, Joe.
I'm gonna play here, and I'm gonna buddy up.
Are we going to play all of our tiles?
Yes. Every tile placement will either have a buddy. Well, you will either buddy up or place on every turn of the game.
All right.
So if you buddy up on your last turn, those guys are never going out.
No, because if you buddy up, you would not have people to buddy up on.
I'm
your
going to
list.
place the 18 here
Okay.
and buddy up.
By the math, it wouldn't work out that way.
Because you're a jerk face.
What? What? I'm preparing for a...
You could have doubled out.
crap!
Oh, did
You
you...
could have doubled out over here.
Are you kidding?
I didn't even notice that, guys.
Are you
You
serious?
suck
You
at jerk.
could have. That would have been huge points for you.
You
What?
know
No, because I don't want points and you guys getting
You
points.
definitely don't want points. You're right.
No, if Z hadn't put 2 there, I would have done it.
I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure your people die on this mountain. Okay, they're gonna die on this mountain.
See, I'm going to help out over here like a very helpful person.
Help like a helpful person. Okay.
Buddy up.
All right, I'm going to buddy up.
Ooh, Z. Things just went up for you.
Did they?
Wow, you sound so depressed.
So you can see the numbers that are next to each other, kind of color.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna put a 4 there, and I'm gonna throw a human on it.
I'm going to put a 22 here and drop my buddies on it. Da-da-dum,
Then why did you
da-da-dum.
block this off? Because you're 18.
No,
Would've-
that was Joe who put the 6 there.
And the 18 wouldn't have helped this.
The 18 was first, though.
This is 23 and 22.
18, 19, 20. Yeah, I guess you could have put it down here, though.
Yeah, I could have. Again, I'm here to make sure my guys get up the mountain.
I'm going to come join in on this coalition because I've got some buddies, and as long as I've got buddies, that seems like the worthwhile thing to do.
Ooh, intriguing.
The choices.
Oh, so if there's a root of 5, you can throw more people on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if somebody has the 26, but the problem is if this was a connection of 4, and let's say Z just had all of his guys on it, nobody would want to add on to that because we're just helping Z score.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I don't understand. The hate. It baffles me.
I was just using you as an example, not as we should definitely stop Z from winning at all costs.
I already lost. The last game, that is. Remember that? Remember that?
I 100% remember that. It's a
Oh!
it's a memory
I
I'll
just drew the perfect tile.
it's a memory I'll
That
cherish.
happens in this game.
It's a memory I'll cherish forever. I'm gonna stick 5 here and buddy up.
Gosh, I hate you so much.
Oh, Tom.
This game is really growing our relationship.
This game is evil.
Tom,
It's like
This is a really
Hateful.
this is a really spiteful game.
I know, it's like hateful condensed down into like 10 minutes.
Tom, that
You know what this reminds
really.
me of? It reminds me of that one Steph Dora game where like you can hire other people's relatives.
Yes.
What is that called?
Intrigue.
Intrigue, yeah, and then you like fire them.
Tom, that was
awful.
That was awful because.
Did I mess you up?
Yeah. I'm gonna buddy up because the only way this could score now is if somebody has the 1, and
got the
I
1?
just don't.
So you have 2 things buddied up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here to help everybody.
What?
I've never been so satisfied playing a game before. This is so mean. You didn't tell us it was mean.
Oh, it's mean. So it's mean, but there's also like a partnership aspect.
No.
There is.
What you talking about, Willis?
18's already out, so okay.
I just realized we're not covering every square on the board.
No.
Are we playing every tile in our hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
That's right.
Oh, so that's it. I'm not going to get any more tiles. I know exactly what I'm holding now.
Yep.
Yeah.
This sucks.
I don't really want to be placing everything.
That's what you always want to hear when you're playing a game.
Draw that.
Oh, my God. No, I mean, like for me.
Can I put that on the Kickstarter page? Can I quote you for that?
This sucks. But then you have to like context.
How many U's?
Okay.
All right. What are you trying to do there?
Survive.
Oh, he's got a couple of options.
Just gonna put the 28 there. So I'm gonna put this here.
Just spite after spite.
No. I made me better.
No,
I want to
does that
murder
score?
you.
Oh, it does.
Yes, it does.
How do I kill someone? Wait, that does score.
Just
Type it in Google. See
how
what
do
happens.
I murder somebody? 30. Do you think that would like hit the algorithm though? Like, how do I murder somebody? And then all of a
Yes.
sudden you're getting ads.
Oh, the algorithm? I was thinking more about the FBI, but all right.
Like, do you think Facebook would start like forwarding you like hitmen ad requests?
Yeah, knives and stuff.
Well, the fact that we just talked about it's going to be on Joe's phone is right over there.
Right.
Okay, I was worried that they had gotten a 30 and a 34.
You just.
The fact that we each have one tile that we can't look at, like that we looked at and we know is not in it, is like the linchpin in this game. Is the thing that makes this game.
Really, that's interesting because I actually put that in the game. I developed that rule.
It's a little bit
Really
like,
like that.
it's almost like no thanks, but you know what numbers are out.
Yeah,
So I
that's
have-
right. That's exactly what I'm
With
thinking.
no thanks, you don't know the numbers that are
I
out.
love knowing one that I know is not in play.
Yeah.
So I still put some out even though it won't score?
Yeah.
Or you could buddy up. Like, if you didn't want to put that guy out there, you could buddy up those two guys.
Right, but if I have nothing
Or
else
girls.
in my hand that's going to score, there's no point in it, right? In buddying up?
Well, you don't.
Like-
You technically don't know it's not going to score at this point. So so right now, this is like, yeah. So I would have buddied up if I were you, because I would have just hedged my bets for later. Because
Okay.
you potentially might have had a tile that's like, well, maybe this can get out there, but
Okay. How does scoring work? Like you
Buddy.
score...
every hiker on a path that scores is worth 1 point.
I'm also buddying up.
Okay.
There's only
Oh, I could have put that there.
there's only one.
Yeah, you could have.
spot
Oh, but they won't do it though.
that this can go and score. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I
come
have
on.
buddies.
So good.
I feel good. Nah.
That was a weird move from you, Tom.
Like why I didn't put it there to score?
Yeah.
Because it gives you 3. I'm never going to take 1 for you 3.
You took 2, right? Oh,
No,
you
I
just
buddied.
them. Okay. All right.
But strategically, he could have placed a different tile buddied, but he probably has a tile in his hand that he might know can score.
Ooh, a
No.
37. Ah.
Start over.
No!
I don't know.
I know where everything was.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it would have scored. All right, Camilla. This is all on you. Can you do it?
Can you do it?
I don't want to.
You can't do it. No, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the 36.
Yes. 26. How did that feel?
All right, so none of these score, so this
Dead.
comes off.
Yeah, like I don't think
Dead.
most of mine don't.
And these don't score. None of these guys score.
20.
These guys are all
Dead.
just dead.
Dead.
They starved to death in the mountains. They had to eat each other to stay alive. And then everyone else scores. So count up your victory points. But I think Tom wins because I think all of his
I'd like to
score.
apologize. That was
No.
super mean of me. But it was a short game.
No
So.
apology accepted. How many points do you get, Tom?
8. All of his score.
How did you? I have 3, which was also the score I got
4.
in Through the
Into the
Desert.
desert.
Exactly 3.
I got 8. So what if there's a tie?
We just
have to
say
go hiking.
you tie and play again.
Okay.
So, like, sometimes because this game is so short, we recommend people playing 3 games of it and keeping track of their score. But also, it's just such a simple, fun, quick kind of filler game that we're just like.
You say that, but I have a little bit of like, because at the end I could only put that there, and either one of them could have messed me up if they had just put a tile
Oh no,
there.
absolutely. I mean, I'm not saying it's not like a game that has like tenseness in it. I'm just saying it is quick and it is simple, right? As those 2 adjectives, it's both of those things.
Yeah. Wow. But you're right. It's like it packs a lot of tension into 15 minutes.
Whew. All right, folks, that's only game 2. The next game is a cooperative game. So things should calm down.
That might change. We don't
We'll
know.
be right back. Look, Z changed into Chris.
Oh, and Joe morphed with Camilla, and you kind of an X-Men situation.
Yeah, it's like a merging. Yeah, like an anamorph.
This is
Yes.
a message from the stars, which I already played this once. This is a cooperative game, and Joe's gonna tell us the theme of it. I think he's an alien.
So in this game, one player will play as the alien player, and behind this screen, they have a cipher that turns the alien language into the human language. They are going to be sending messages down or transmissions down to the scientist who are receiving them, and they will get a value. That value that they get based on the cipher is going to help them make deductive logic reasoning to help figure out what the cipher is. So the way that kind of works is I have a message card which has 3 different words on it. So one of these words I might have randomly selected is fight. So I want them to be able to, at the end of the word, guess fight, but I also want them to be able to guess what the trust letters are, the amplify letters are, and the suspicion letters are. I have randomly selected letters for each of those. There are some that are common and some that are uncommon in each section. And so there's kind of 2 parts to it. I need them to basically crack the cipher, and we each have a message card that we're trying to basically help each other learn by word association clues. So one of the words on this that I might have randomly selected would be fight, right? And this is an example because they should not know that. And I might give them the clue karate.
Heck yes.
So karate is one of the clues that they might get. Now, if A was a trust letter, this would be worth 1 and 1 for A. Okay?
2 A's would be 1 point each. One won't.
Yep. And then if K was an amplify letter, that would be 2 times 2. So it would be 4. And if E were the suspicion letter, it would make the entire word negative. So I would give them karate -4. And this would help them determine what the letters in karate might represent. Only 6 letters do something in the entire alphabet. The rest of the letters don't count as anything. So by giving them certain clues, I'm going to actually help them to determine what the cipher is. And both of us are going to be giving clues that help with our word association message at the end. At the end of the game, they're going to guess the cipher letters, and we're going to exchange messages and read them to each other. For every individual point we get right, we will get 1 point. So 3 words on their message card, 3 words on my message cards, 3 letters in the cipher would be 6 victory points. Most people I have taught this game to would explain it as a mixture of Mysterium meets Decrypto meets Search for Planet X. So there's a lot of deductive logic reasoning in here. And if you like that sort of game, I think you're really going to enjoy this. But we can go ahead and get started because we've already done the setup. Each one of us has got a message card. We've randomly selected the words.
And we've turned off the chat and TV so we can't see the table here, and we can't see what you all are saying. So feel free to say whatever you want. We can't see it.
And also, this is a game that has a little bit of limited communication. So you do not want to discuss openly what the words that are on your card are with your partner. So a lot of it is based on, oh, what do you think about this word? What do you think about this word? Showing it on these notepads to each other without letting the alien player see it. But to make it a little bit more interesting for the chat, because sometimes you can't see what's going on, I've brought some very good noise canceling headphones so that I can really work to make sure that I am not hearing any of the communication between Chris and Tom, so that we can actually have them talk a little bit more openly. I wouldn't yell what your words are, but you can talk a little bit more freely as if I just wasn't in the room. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I've already selected my cipher. I've already rolled up for my message cards. I'm going to be using an app that helps you not get the math wrong, because I have played this without the app, and when you mess up the math, just like any logic game, you can just mess things up if you give the wrong information. So the app just kind of does all the math for you. You enter the letters of the cipher into it, type in any word in the entire English language, and you're good to go.
So this is an app that actually developed specifically for this game.
Yes. So the designer built like a web-based one, but we will have a Android, iPhone, and web-based version that people can use when the game comes out on release.
Windows Phone.
Windows Phone. Yep.
Fire Phone.
Fire. Mint Mobile. Yeah, we got Ryan Reynolds is actually going to do the voiceover. So
Excellent, yeah. It's -8, you dummy. He wouldn't say dummy.
no. All right.
Not.
I'm going to give you your first transmission since I have had
Hey, Chris,
a
there's
minute to
a
think
transmission
about
coming
it.
in from an alien. I think.
What else is new?
All right, so this is going to be the first clue that you've been
So
given.
it's voyage, and that's a -2. All right. And we, real quick, so we're going to be able to keep all these words in front of us for the entirety of the game.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so we know that with negative means that there's a suspicion letter as any one of these in here.
That's correct. We also know that there is either 2 different letters, because he didn't do any repeats. Mm-hmm. There's 2 different letters that are +1, or one of these and a ×2.
Correct.
There's no other possibilities? Help me out. I'm
Yeah, at 2, there either has to be 2 different letters here, or 1 and then a ×2. That's it.
Okay, so now we need, that's pretty much all the info we're going to have from one word. So now we're going to give Joe we're going to give him a word of our own. But we also need to make this word match one of our 3 words. So we have 3 words we're trying to get him to guess. Angry, illiterate, and translator. So we
Yeah.
need to give a word that, we can blow off one of our 4 words, but we shouldn't do it now.
No, and the other thing too is that we, knowing a little bit of information about what these letters could be, the word that we are giving to Joe, he's going to tell us the numeric value in response. So the question is, do we want to try to...
What do you think of that? Or is that too many of the same letters?
what are we looking at here? Yeah. So one of our words being angry. This one would be a good one here.
I'm more worried about the letters involved. There's those 3.
We have A's, E's. What is the other one that's a copy? Or are you saying 2
There's
E's?
2 E's, there's an A and a G.
There's a G. Got it.
I'm wondering if that's too many letters. Of course, if this is 0, that would help us out so much. That would be amazing if it was 0.
I say we go for it, and then we know that we've got a double E and an A situation. I would, okay, yeah, no, I say we go for it.
All right. So, just so people know, if there's a double letter and it's negative, it's still just
It's
negative.
still negative. So the multiple instances of the letter will add extra +1s or extra ×2s, but any instance of the suspicion letter in the word, no matter how many times it used, will just create a negative value. The biggest thing, though, that people need to remember when they're playing this game is that if there are no trust letters in it, it doesn't matter if suspicion or amplify is in it, the answer will always just be 0. So giving a 0 clue will not eliminate amplify or suspicion letters, it will only eliminate trust letters.
The idea is 0 times whatever is
Yes.
still 0.
All right, well, here's our word. Enraged.
All right.
That's what I was trying to do in the last game. Enrage people.
I think you were succeeding when I saw
I don't know what happened to me. I was just like, I'm going to be super mean. I don't normally play that way.
All right, so based on what the app has said, that's what you get. You guys can do your deductive stuff. I'm going to get my next clue.
I'm going to separate the words he gives to us versus our words. That way, because these will be the clues of trying to answer his.
So there's a couple things we're going to learn from this. We know that at this point, none of these letters are suspicion letters.
Right, so we can cross off.
We also know that none of them are amplify letters, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
We also know that E cannot be the trust letter because
I
it's 2 E's.
believe we learned a lot of information here.
Right.
All right, I have my next clue ready, and one thing that that the chat should remember is this is very loosely a word game, right? You're using words, but there isn't any spelling, like you have to spell them correctly, obviously. You can't just make up nonsense words.
But
But you can use whatever word in the English language you want to, as long as that word is not a direct word that is on this or a derivative of a word that's
And
on
that
this.
includes proper nouns.
That includes proper nouns, right? So I'm going to give you this as your next clue.
All right. Oceanography.
Okay.
Okay, so
Woo. So this an 8 means that there has to be an amplify because there's not that many repeated letters that could be the trust, the +1. Do you think it?
okay, but so the amplify is. See, if that was me, I wouldn't. If I was Joe, I would not put multiple amplifies in a word if I could help it. I would put one that would multiply it. Is there any letter that's in there 3 times?
No, the O's are in there twice though. And knowing that there's also an O in voyage, which was
Okay, but we're just
amplified.
extrapolating possibilities here.
Absolutely.
I like certainties, Chris.
Oh, okay.
I wish it was a triple letter that would help. But
I'll let you meet Mr. Spock. He can work in certainties.
so you're saying okay? So we know the E's. Oh, there's the E's out. So the E's out completely.
E is not any of these things. Yeah.
Oh, also none of those letters are suspicions. We should do that.
Oh.
And then the next letter is C. Thanks for starting to read the letters.
Yeah, but I stopped partway through because lazy. And then just reminding people that the reason that our boards have different letters for the colors is there can be only one. Wait. I'll have to remember what the difference is, the green and the red, like the uncommon versus common. Like, what's the maximum number that can there?
Hang on. Have we just determined that V is the negative? I believe we have.
Because
It's in that word, and that's the only letter that's not in one of these 2 words.
O, Y, A, G, and E.
Okay, now this actually is pretty awesome, and here's why.
That's
because
huge.
there's a maximum 1 red letter in all 3.
There you go. 1 in all 3.
So we can cross off every red letter everywhere.
Zibba zibba zow. This is what happens when you play with a straight up mathematician.
Maybe. The last time I played this, my brain was in knots for days, and we still might get there. We've only figured out 1 of 6 letters.
Shh, don't worry about it. Once again, working on suspicions.
Okay, well so that takes, going back to voyage, that takes out the V, and the E is out. So we're just at oyag.
Are you talking about for, because
we're assuming, we know it's a 1 times 2.
we know that this one has to have an amplify at times 2 because there's no repeat. No, we don't know that because there are.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
Trust letters.
You're right.
But we know E is not. Don't know about O or G. Okay, I'm going to write down here the word voyage.
All right, here's a very simple word. What do you think about this word? So this gives our second clue and has a double O in it. Or would you like me to, and it has a letter that we know is not in there, because K's a red letter.
Okay.
S has barely been used yet, and B has not been touched. Now I could make it longer and do bookworms, but I don't know if you want to, that gives us 3 O's.
O?
No, 3.
O.
I can only make the joke so many times. All right.
I have this sneaking suspicion that. Okay, how do you get to 8? You have to have either.
Well, 2 A's and 2 O's could do it, because 1, 2 times 2 times 2. That would be my guess, because those are the only double letters in there.
You're thinking that the O's and the A's are trust letters?
No, I'm saying that one of them is trust and one's amplify.
Got it. Yeah, I'm thinking
That would just be a random guess, though. I mean, not random. It's a.
We're intuiting based on the
Yes.
fact that he chose to have doubles and is repeating words. So I think bookworms is a good idea.
All right.
So we can kind of test out the O's. Wait. The only problem with that is Do we have any letter in there that we suspect to be a trust letter?
Yeah,
Besides
like
the-
lots of them. Yeah, but here's the thing. If it's an odd number, no. We'll know it's not a trust. If it's zero.
If it's zero.
If it's zero, I know that 100% is amplify.
Correct.
Okay.
That's what we're going
If it's an
for.
odd number, then I know that if it's 3,
Then O would have to be a trust letter, a +1.
unless there's some weird thing of 3, I can just do bookworm if you're nervous. Shorten down the number of letters.
Maybe, right? Just
Okay.
because it's one less variable.
Okay. All right. We're ready.
Once again, emphasizing that normally the clue giver, the master over there, doesn't have to wear the headphones.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
He's doing it just
and
because
also
we're
it's not
talking on camera.
100% soundproof. Like it's.
Oh, you
it's,
heard all the things I said about you?
It's mostly muffled and it's really hard to hear. But when you're talking super clearly, I can make out the words you're saying. But that being, I'm not paying any attention. So like I'm trying to very much just like not focus on what you're saying.
But normally, if
Yeah.
we wouldn't mention the words on our card, we would just point to them and say, and we look at the clue like this.
We haven't really been saying them, but
No.
Anyway, you're not supposed to know that, Joe.
No, I know that. I could hear you say this word because you said it a lot, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I could make that out, and I'm like, I guess that's the guess that they're going with.
No, I use bookworm all the time in casual conversation.
Absolutely.
All right, so
Say
I'm going to give
triple
this
O's
back
constantly.
to you.
I have only one bookworm
You can let me know if
child out of
that's
7.
helpful.
All right.
That is helpful. That is helpful.
So all of those letters.
Well, let's wait till he gives us his word and we'll combine them.
Okay. Well, I kind of have my.
Oh, you're right. We
next
can
just
word
cross off.
ready.
You're right. We can do that for sure.
Maybe we should have left in the S.
Hey, hindsight, man. This is just going to be the sound a snake makes. No, cornucopia. How do you pronounce that? Is it cornucopia?
Cornucopia.
Cornucopia, yeah.
Yeah. All right. With 3. Okay. Well. Oh no! Wait! That really throws me off. And I'll tell you why. Because there's 2 O's in it. So I was about to say I'm pretty sure O is an amplify. But now, if O is an amplify, we wouldn't have an odd number in there. In fact, we know there's no amplifies in there, right?
Right, because you can't have a times
So let's
2
cross
instead
all
of
those
the
letters off our amplify. All right, so we're down to, so we know that there's one common letter that's an amplify. It's an L, S, or T. Okay,
Sorry, I'm going to ask Joe really quick.
go ahead.
Can you remind me what are the rules? So does trust and amplify both have to have one green letter?
Yeah, so they each will have one green letter, and they will have an amount of red/black letters, right?
Okay.
So it looks like since you feel like you've determined what the red letter is, there would be 1 black letter left in amplify and 2 black letters left in trust.
Because we can already rule out, presuming, oh, we're pretty sure about this one.
If that's what
therefore-
you're deducting, then yes, basically you know that there is 1 green and 1 black in amplify and 1 green and 2 black that are in trust.
There has to be 1 green, and there has to be the other letters 2 red or black. 1 red or black. Okay.
Okay, so because of that, so this one is 8. And we were assuming that he did a double thing here, but the only letter that's left here is L, S, and T. And none of those are in that word. So what letters are left in that word that we haven't crossed off?
Well, there's 2 amplifies, right?
No, I understand that. So
Yeah.
I'm saying there have to be 2 letters. So we have Y.
So Y could be doubled.
And then
Could be
you
the
think
doubler.
there's 4 ones and he doubled it?
Because there's no other repeat letters, right? But we've already crossed off A.
Wait, is M in there? No. H is in there too. Y or H.
Okay, so maybe Okay, so
YH, there's no B and there's no F. So Y and H. Actually, I'm going to go so strongly to cross these letters off. I think we can do that.
Which letters? I'm sorry.
There's only one black.
There's only one black.
There's one
letter.
black and there's one green. If the three greens are LST, and none of them are in that word, right? I'm right. There's no LST in that word.
Yes.
Then that means one of the blacks has to be in that word, which means if it's not in that word, that black can be crossed off.
So you think it has to be the one?
Unless there's 8 ones in there, and I would be very much shocked on that. Let me count. No, because O can't be a trust. Neither can E.
Okay.
Neither can R.
R and F. So yeah, all of bookworm is already.
It doesn't matter. There's only 3 trust letters. The only way to get to 8.
Would be to have those repeated so many times.
Well, then that makes me think it's A for sure.
Right. So that makes me think that there's 2 A's in here.
Okay, I'm going to put A here as a possibility. I'm going to circle it. That doesn't mean it's there for sure. Okay, so A for sure.
So trust. I'm suspecting A.
And then here, I'm suspecting Y or H. Mm-hmm. And again, I think that crosses off B, W, M, and F. And then LST. It's one of those and one of those.
So knowing all of this stuff, we have 2 more clues to give.
Let's go back to the first word, voyage. That one is also, we said, was possibly a double, but it might not be. It has the A in it, which we're assuming is one of them.
It has a Y. So it could just be A doubled. And
All right, well, let's prove it. There's our last word.
Yes.
And I believe, hang on, sir. English words?
That's not really a rule. So, like, if
Esperanto it is.
Okay, thanks.
like I mean, the rules for the words are extremely loose. Like, you are allowed to basically search any common word that most people would know and use it as a word, right? So, like, I would say slang counts in certain instances. Like, we try to purposely let the rules of the words be loose because it's not about spelling words.
Yeah.
It's about using letters to make deductive guesses, but you can't just spell nonsense.
Fair. Okay.
Okay.
Because thematically, we are trying to communicate with
By the way,
a lower life form.
if it's what is wrong with you? If it's all right, I'm just going to write down this word here. So
Wait, that's not a foreign word.
I know. I changed my mind. I was going to write a word in that language, and then I thought we can just say the name of that language instead. Okay. Also, I didn't give it away to him. That's not in it. If A is, okay.
I'm sorry, say that again.
That's not in it if A is. That could be in it. That can't be in it. That can't be in it. That can't be in it.
Confused what you mean by in it. Do you mean as a...
No, because there can only be one green.
Oh, okay, so...
So we're assuming if A is in it, and I think that's a really good assumption to make.
Okay.
We're assuming A is in it, then that would bring us down to what other letters. We're not really getting a lot of information from this, but this meets the card thing.
Because we have to make him guess.
Yes. So if we do that, we still have 2 more cards.
We'll get one from him, and we...
This would also solidify A, and then I think we'd be able to go. Oh no, this is here. We'll also know that for sure. If it's a 4, I'm calling it right there.
As a trust letter, because...
No, I'm saying that's the amplify letter.
Oh, because that... Okay.
Yeah, let's. Oh, and H is in there too.
H... So we're saying that amplify, the black letter has to be one of these 2.
Yes, we think it's Y. We're almost 100% sure it's Y because of voyage. But if we give this to him, it will help.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That means Spanish.
Okay. All right.
Oh, what happened here? Oh, no, sorry. This was one he gave to us.
No, that's why it goes there.
That is correct.
It does look like two different people wrote those words. I don't know how that happened, Chris. Spanish is two. Thank you.
All right, so this is one that we asked him, so I'll put it there. Once again, this is not like an important thing. I'm just doing it for camera to kind of differentiate them. What do we learn from this, Tom? We're suspecting this letter.
I think we can erase that.
You think we can erase?
No, we 100% can, and I'll tell you why. Because whatever it is will be multiplied by 4.
Correct, right.
So that's out.
That's out.
And since you're watching, he's allowed to listen to us talk and give us a word based on this stuff that we're doing.
Which is why I'm
We're actually making it slightly harder with the headphones on. But so the S is out because
I think I can just leave them off as long as you guys are not directly saying
we're not going to do it anymore.
Then we can just...
So what I'm thinking, Tom, because the S is... that can't be double. Oh, they can't be the doubler because otherwise this would be factor 4. H is still suspicious.
Yeah, but here's the thing. H could be either. It would work for either one.
Yes.
If A was common and H was a trust, H, trust, that's 2. A times 2, same thing.
We really need
My
to
next word's going to be with a lot of A's and a lot of H's, but different numbers.
We really need to lock down what the trust letters are going to be.
Well, anyway, we like I said, I really think we could cross those off, but not yet. I mean, we don't know for sure. And I've learned from my logic puzzles that I do a lot. If you cross off stuff because you think it's wrong, you can really get burned later on.
Yes.
I'm like, well,
yes.
that's probably wrong.
There's only one more clue each way. So Joe's giving us our last.
I'm feeling okay, though.
We've made a lot of progress. I wish we had a few more, like, locked in, but that's okay.
Does chat think we're dumb?
Chat solved this 4 cards ago.
Yeah. Joe's already figured it out.
Yeah.
One of the things I guess we didn't explicitly say either is that if a letter is in one category, there's no duplicates, so it can't also be in a different category.
Right. That would be weird.
Okay. That
Ooh.
works.
You know what? I will definitely use the app for the numbers just to make sure I don't mess up.
Oh, it's so easy to mess up.
Right. For you especially. I mean, it's easy for us to mess up, but we can at least talk it out and be like, oh, no, and fix stuff.
Yeah.
But like if I go, oh, I'm sorry, the first thing I gave you is actually this number at this moment, everything you've done up to this point is kind of...
Me and Chris would jointly lift the table.
I mean, the math is not difficult, but like it's just like sometimes I've seen words be like 68 or 64 before because it's like 1 + 1 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, you know.
Sure.
Like, it's just easy to get it not correct.
If my numbers are bigger than 8, I'm going to use the app. You know, there's no way that I'm going to trust myself.
I'm using the app just so I don't accidentally miss a letter. It just might happen.
That's fair too.
What's our new word? Hatch. 16.
All right. Well, I have a. This might be brilliant.
Okay.
Tom, math this out here with me. I think H is the doubler.
Okay, no. No, H has to be a doubler, which takes out Y.
Uh-huh.
Wait, now go back to Voyage real quick before I forget.
Go back to what? Voyage?
Which is -2. What have we not crossed off yet? G and Y. Oh, Y could still be a normal letter. We are looking for extra letters in that one. Anyway, come back here. So this has to be 1 quadrupled or 2 times 3. Sorry, 2 cubed. Sorry, 2 cubed. No, 2 cubed is 8.
2 cubed is 8. Yeah.
So 2.
So H has to be the doubler, so it's something times 4.
And you can't get 4 from the other 3 letters.
That's correct.
So there's another doubler in there. And we know it ain't A, and we know it ain't C, so it has to be T. Okay.
So we have the two.
H and T. And then, so then we're left with A and C. So we have 2, 4, 8 times 2. A and C are both letters. They have to be.
Because T is a doubler, A and C are both 1 each, so that's 2 times. Hold on.
You keep thinking that.
2 times 2.
I'm
times
jumping
2
ahead a
times
little
2.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are left with then V,
Doing
O,
proofs, Mr. Math Teacher.
G, and Y are in voyage. Okay, so that's minus, because those are the other ones that could be here. So we know it's A, C, and then G or Y. Now, let's go to oceanography. They're both in there,
They are both in there.
but there's only one in enraged. And enraged is a 1.
Enraged has the A, which we know is 1, so therefore G cannot be.
All right, so let's give them a word here. Can you think of a word that has C-A-Y in it? K is not a
K.
word, is it?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
K, isn't that, it's like a cape, right?
Like a pier.
Like a,
Is K a word? C-A-Y?
I think it is.
Alexa. No, Alexa's not in here.
I'm going to look it up really quick, because I'm,
Also, we do encourage people to like use their phones like in this game. Like if you're like synonyms of this word that might be on this list, like sometimes that's a helpful thing to do.
yeah, oh, Coco K, Tom.
Oh, duh.
One of the places the Dice Tower Cruise goes to. Registration's still up.
And Allplay will be there.
We will.
Now, if you wanted to get really
I
formal,
actually don't need to use the app for that one.
amazing.
Done. Okay, so our guess here is for the trust letters. We're saying, where do we write this? Are we just supposed to tell you?
We've actually redone the board to have some spaces up here to actually write the
All right,
final
so
guesses.
A, C, Y. Our amplify letters we're saying are H and T, and the suspicion letter is V.
The trust letters are. I mean, K was pretty much a dead giveaway, right?
Right. Well, I mean,
Right,
to be
but-
fair, we could have done see ya.
That's true. T and H
Yeah?
Yep.
and V.
Okay, but we're not done yet.
We're not.
We're only
So
halfway to victory.
now we're going
Actually, we're like 80% to victory, in my opinion.
So yeah, you're actually 50% because now we actually have to change message cards.
90% bottom deal that I'll go with.
So we're going to look, so we have all these things. We're going to look at the words he gave us, and he's going to look at the words we gave him. So there's your 4 words, Joe.
I have them right here written down. So
Oh, okay.
All right, Mr. Extra Credit.
So what's the order he gave them to us? I don't know if that matters. We have Voyage, Oceanography, Cornucopia, and Hatch. Wow, his card's harder than ours.
Yeah, good night. Okay. Cornucopia I would assume plentiful, right?
That's a good guess.
These are dry erase, right?
they are dry erase
Okay,
cards.
sweet.
Good, because I already wrote on the other one. Voyage is Explore. And Oceanography is Water?
Right, and then hatch is just a really good clue. That
I think
doesn't
hatch is a
pertain
good
to
clue.
Word. So, what do we say? Iowata.
I hope so, because otherwise Hatch would be good for metal. Also for unexplained thing and lost. Breathable, no. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
All right, I'm going to read mine first.
Okay.
I am angry. The rest of my team is illiterate. I am our chief translator, which actually kind of makes a lot of sense.
Yes, that is correct.
Wait, so there's like a story?
Yeah, no,
other
this
side
is
of
the
it?
same thing. Our species is dying. We must explore plentiful water.
That's correct. Explore plentiful water.
Boom.
Oh, whoa! You didn't have this when I think I saw like a
No, yeah, when we didn't. Yeah, Tom played this version though. So you played a very early prototype where he just had like 3 random cards with
Yes.
lists of words. So we turned them into kind of like a message card.
Hey, Roy, can you turn this back on?
we must
We got a perfect score, guys.
demand human.
Now you can play this
Flash.
1v1, right? You can play.
Yes.
I mean, not one. You can play with just 2 people.
Uh huh.
Although I really like the 3 because I like talking it out.
Exactly. You can also play this team. So there can be 2 people back here. They use the same cipher, but they use different they have different message cards, and there's 2 teams. So usually you just want to take like the box and separate the 2 teams from seeing each other's stuff. But basically the aliens will give public clues to both teams because both teams can intercept those messages. But the scientists get secret messages, so you'll write words to your alien player, and your alien player will give you back the value in secret. But at that point, you only actually get to exchange 3 cards with each other. So there are no hatch, which was definitely a throwaway word. And I was like, I just don't feel like hatch ties into anything. I felt like the other clues were strong enough that hatch wasn't going to make you think that it was something that it...
I assumed that. Well, you also knew our K clue was just there to get letters.
Chad did correct. It's pronounced key.
Is it key?
It is key, yeah. So it's like a key island, like the Keys.
Well, wait a minute then. It's Perfect Day at Coco K.
Look, sometimes you lean into it when it's wrong.
Perfect D at Coco Key? Really?
Yeah, it's typically pronounced key.
I know this sounds terrible. I'm looking forward to a lot of things, like Christmas and stuff. I'm really looking forward to Coco K in January. I keep thinking about it all the time. I know I'm only going to be there for like 5 hours, but I'm really going to make use of those. Sorry.
I will say, I played that team mode of this, and I was, I don't want to say shocked that it worked, but I was shocked that it worked.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you didn't say that.
Because that would be rude.
Yeah. No, it works as both ways. It's really just the team mode is a really good way to be able to play this game with a larger group, because in these types of games, just like Codenames, right? If you've got 8 people on the other side trying to guess, it just doesn't. It's not as fun when there's 8 people that are all trying to. You end up with half the people not doing anything. So we say that this plays up to 8 players. So with 8, it would be 2 aliens and 2 teams of 3, which is really the max that I think you want on this side, is a team of 3 people. I think 4 could work, but I think that's the sweet spot, is teams and cooperative, having a maximum number of 3 people working together as scientists. Because once you get more than that, it really starts to be like there's just people in the group that aren't participating. So
Right.
But no, I think it could play a large group, but I think that this really, the logic's the thing, right? There's some games like this that feel more party game-ish. This game kind of took what those games do and leaned so hard into the logic and deduction. But I think the puzzle is always
This is
fascinating.
fiction squared, really.
Sure.
I mean,
The other little game that has some similar. If you like fiction, this is definitely more in depth than fiction.
for sure. So
But-
I really liked this game when we found it. We signed it. Same designer as Chomp, which I find interesting. Clarence Simpson. And if you are interested in backing the Kickstarter, Clarence will actually be playing a game of Among the Stars with all of the backers on BGG through the Kickstarter updates. So if that sounds interesting to you and you really want to kind of see how this might work with like a big group, we're going to be doing kind of a cool, fun experimental thing on the Kickstarter.
Very cool.
Speaking of Kickstarter, you can back this stuff right now. Check the link in the description. It's going to be going on for the next, 20 days or?
Yeah,
20?
November 15th is the last day.
So plenty of time to think about it, but get in early. This is Message from the Stars. You already saw the game in between, which was
Switchbacks.
Meanness of Switchbacks, and then Through the Desert, the reprint of Through the Desert, and little expansions and other stuff you can get. You can get all 3 together. So check them out. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Chris Yee.
Joe.
And you already saw Z and Camilla.